I left Los Angeles in 2011 after Christmas and decided I wanted to be close to my daughter, friends, and family back in the Midwest. I get a call when I'm writing a webisode series for YouTube to pitch by the Nurse Channel asking me if I want to do a webisode series. Yes, of course I do. What's it about? And they told me a little bit about it. They told me who it was. It was Harry Knowles. Can you do it on this budget? Sure. I had been working on budgets. I come from a background of advertising. I come from a background of production with low budgets, high budgets, but I understand how to maximize production value.
Here's why I'm freaked out. Some local television station in Oklahoma has way better production values than my show. Damn you!
I met with Harry, and it was very obvious from the beginning that we were both birds of a feather. We're brothers. I love the man. Quite honestly, I think he's one of the most amazing people I've ever met. And we were just, boom, it was just clicked. We got it. It was almost like an immediate connection to our childhood. And that's what Harry brings. Harry brings this love of film and pulls it out. Because basically, as we get older, life becomes more jaded. We have to pay those bills. We have to do this. We have to do that. And you lose that joy, that childlike innocence. Harry hasn't. And you know what? I never quite left my teenage years. So it was a perfect serendipitous connection. Before we were done talking in our first meeting, we knew what the show was going to be. We never quite scripted it. It was always on the fly, and that's what makes our show different in the sense that not many people could do that. So when I talk about this show, I talk about it with love, and I talk about it with love for our host, and I talk about our love for our crew, and I talk about our love for the actual show, which truly deserves our affection because I think it is above and beyond us. I think what we're creating is unmatched, and I say that without arrogance. I truly believe it. I think everyone that's been involved with it has taken a massive sacrifice. We've taken a hit financially. We're not doing this for money. We're doing this because we love it. And that sounds cliche and trite, but it's true. And it's very sincere. I mean, you look at Harry, you know it. And Harry's not going to work with people that don't get it. It was just a perfect match. He and I cinematically have merged on front of the camera, behind the camera, and it's been on the same wavelength the entire time. And my crew is exactly like that. My production designer, producer, Suzette, she was on the same wavelength, and it's been like that ever since. That's why we are 1,000%, not 100, 1,000% behind this Kickstarter. That's why we really want this show to continue, because ultimately, everyone that was on the show came back because, quite honestly, Harry is like the Santa Claus of cinema. We all open a treasure chest of beautiful cinematic history weekly, and we share notes, and we all learn from it, and then we share that with our audience, and that's what was good. It was all about giving to everyone. And that's, for me, I always saw this as an opportunity to leave something, a footnote for cinema, for filmmakers, for film students, anyone that really seriously gets it. And when we're dust, we'll go back and say, hey, that guy, that really funny looking guy with the beard, that ginger, and that long-haired hippie guy that was directing him, they got it. And their crew, they got it. They were doing something on budgets that were probably lower than Roger Corman, but they actually not only entertained, but they educated us. I can't thank everybody enough for their support for our team, their support for my host, and their support for our show. Thank you. Share the love, spread the word, and we'll see you next season.